You know that feeling? The roar of the engines, the blur of speed, that heart-stopping precision of a perfect pit stop. Motorsport, it's this incredible dance of raw power and just pure human skill. But what if I told you that winning today isn't just about how fast the car is or how talented the driver is? What if there's another player, an unseen player calling the shots from the shadows?
Yeah, what if the real key to victory now lies with this silent partner? Someone working in the background, crunching numbers faster than any human mind could even dream of. Well, this isn't science fiction. This is the future of racing. And that secret weapon? It's machine learning, right there on the pit wall. Okay, so to really get why this is such a revolution, we first have to understand the absolutely insane challenge that every single race strategist faces. We're talking about a real high-stakes dilemma here. People love to call race strategy the ultimate chess match, right? But imagine playing that chess match at 200 miles an hour. It's all about answering these critical questions in the blink of an eye. When do we pit? What tires are we putting on? How hard can the driver actually push the car right now? And for decades, strategists have had to juggle literally 1,000 different things at once. We're talking constantly shifting variables. They've relied on years of experience, these crazy complex spreadsheets, and honestly, a huge dose of gut feeling. Think about it. Tire wear, fuel, a sudden safety car, any one of those things can flip the entire race on its head in a split second. The pressure? It's just immense. These decisions have to be made in the blink of an eye. And the stakes? They couldn't be higher. One wrong call, one tiny miscalculation, and a victory you thought was in the bag just vanishes, slips right through your fingers. But what if you could process all of that data, all of those variables, at the same time, instantly? Well, this is exactly where the AI game changer comes into play. So what are we even talking about here? What is machine learning in racing? Well, put simply, it's like teaching a computer to find patterns all by itself. You just feed it a mind-boggling amount of data. We're talking thousands and thousands of past races, and it starts to learn. It spots these hidden connections, these little details that lead to a win. And this is crucial. It's not about replacing the human strategist. It's about giving them a superpower. So how does this actually work? Well, the teams feed the system these absolute mountains of historical race data. I mean everything. Every single lap time, every tire change, every weather pattern from seasons and seasons of racing. The machine just soaks it all up and learns the incredibly complex relationships between all these factors. And the result? It can generate predictive strategies right in the middle of a live race. All right, let's get concrete with an example. Take something like predicting tire wear. The machine learning model is constantly analyzing how the tires are performing right now. It's factoring in the track temperature, and it even considers the driver's specific style, how aggressive they are. And with all that, it calculates the absolute perfect optimal lap to make a pit stop. So instead of a strategist just guessing based on experience, the model can predict the exact moment the tires are going to fall off a cliff. That point where the performance just drops off dramatically. That kind of precision, it minimizes time lost on the track. And in this sport, that tiny bit of time is very often the difference between first and second place. But it goes even deeper than that. Let's talk pit stop windows. The AI is running thousands of simulations in real time. It's asking, okay, what happens if our rival pits right now? What if there's a 70% chance of a safety car in the next 3 laps? It considers every possible scenario and every single rival's position on the track. And what's the result of all that? Well, it doesn't just spit out a strategy. It recommends the optimal one, the single best plan that maximizes your chances of either gaining a position or defending the lead you have. I mean, that is a massive, massive competitive advantage. And then there's the weather, right? The most unpredictable part of any race. Well, machine learning can pull in these super specific, hyper-local weather models. It can predict rain or a sudden temperature drop with way more precision than ever before. And it can advise the team on a tire change before a human could even finish looking at all the raw weather data. Now, it's really important to understand this isn't a story about machines taking over. Not at all. It's about a powerful new partnership. It's about human plus machine synergy. And the benefits? They're crystal clear. For one, decisions get made way faster, and they're backed by hard data. The chance for human error, especially under all that pressure, goes way down. And the ability to analyze thousands of different outcomes, a human team just can't do that in the heat of the moment. It's impossible. But again, the machine learning system is a tool.
A very powerful tool, but still a tool. At the end of the day, the human strategist is the one who makes the final call. They're the ones who have to interpret the AI's recommendations and apply their own invaluable experience.
And this partnership works so well because each side brings something unique to the table. The human brings that intuition, that experience, that feel for the race that you can't program. They can add in the intangibles, like noticing their rivals getting desperate or knowing their own driver's mood. The machine, on the other hand, brings the raw, brute force data processing. It runs those thousands of unbiased simulations and explores every single possibility.
It really is this powerful synergy of human intuition and artificial intelligence. Each part is just doing what it does best, and together they create a strategic weapon that's way more powerful than either could ever be alone.
So, where is all this headed? What does this actually mean for the future of motorsport?
Well, we're already seeing the next wave. AI is popping up in advanced driver coaching, helping find that perfect, optimal racing line corner after corner. It's being used to fine-tune the car's setup before a race even starts. And get this, it's even being used for predictive maintenance to stop mechanical failures before they happen on the track. Really, the possibilities are just starting to open up.
So, the next time you're watching one of these incredible races, just remember that hidden intelligence working behind the scenes on the pit wall. Because victory today, it's not just about horsepower anymore, it's about brain power.
And that leaves us with one last, kind of fascinating question to chew on. As this AI gets smarter and becomes even more a part of the sport, who's the real star of the show? Is it the driver behind the wheel or the algorithm behind the strategy?